Hello. Welcome to the Formula One News channel. Here you will find the latest news, analysis and curiosities about the world of Formula One. If you are a racing fan, this is the perfect place for you. With regularly updated content, you'll be able to stay on top of everything that's happening in the current season, as well as learn about the fascinating history of Formula One. If you want to keep up with all the news and analysis of the grand prizes, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Join our community of racing fans from around the world and stay up to date with everything happening in Formula One. Top scorers on Formula One street circuits. Formula One is back for the fourth round of the season, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, to be held next Sunday, the 30th. It will be the third street circuit in 4 races so far. Apostogolos.com went after to find out who is the highest scorer in the history of the category on this type of track, which challenges drivers for speed without escape areas, with almost zero chance of error. Criteria and scoring. The survey considered from the first Formula One race on city roads, in Monaco, in 1950, to the third race of the current season, on the streets of Melbourne, Australia. There were 204 races until the last Australian GP. In order to put the drivers of more than 70 years of Formula One on the same level, Apostogolos.com assigned to all races the same scoring system currently in force. Formula One's top scorer. Lewis Hamilton appears as the driver who scored the most points on street circuits in the history of Formula One, with 988 points. The last 18 came with second place at the Australian Grand Prix. If he finishes at least fourth on the streets of Baku, the Englishman, who is also Formula One's top overall scorer, will reach the 1,000 points mark on street circuits. The podium is completed by Sebastian Vettel, with 862 points, and Fernando Alonso, with 672. The fact that Formula One has gained more races per season and, consequently, more street circuits over the years, weighs in favor of current drivers. Biggest winner on street circuits. Lewis Hamilton is also the biggest winner in races held in an urban space. That's 18 times crossing the finish line in first place. But the rest of the top 10 changes considerably. After the Englishman, there are Michael Schumacher, 16, Ayrton Senna, 15, Sebastian Vettel, 14, Alain Prost, 8, Fernando Alonso, 7, Nico Rosberg, 7, Max Verstappen, 6, Nelson Piquet, 6, and Graham Hill, 5. King of Monaco. One of the greatest drivers of all time, Ayrton Senna earned the nickname of the King of Monaco, for the incredible performance he had on Formula One's main street circuit. Until today he is the biggest winner in the Principality, with 6 wins. Overall, the Brazilian appears in 8th place on the list of drivers with the most points on street circuits, with 449. But a different calculation helps to show the greatness of the 3-time champion on this type of track. In terms of the average number of points earned per race on a street circuit, he is second only to Hamilton and Vettel. Brazilians in the top 10. 2 other Brazilian drivers appear among the top 10 scorers on street circuits, Nelson Piquet and Rubens Barrichello. The 3-time world champion has 421 points in 54 road races in the main motorsport category. Barrichello already has the same score, with 63 street circuits in the curriculum. It closes the top 10 list. Azerbaijan Grand Prix. This weekend, one of the latest Formula One street circuits will take place. The race through the streets of Baku took place for the first time in 2017. In 2020, it did not take place due to calendar changes caused by the COVID-19 pandemic.